Demon Deacons will kick it away to start us off. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense is on the field for the first time today. And here comes the big fella, a staple of this aerial attack, Jesse.
And he's a guy they can line up all over the field, David. There's matchups out there waiting to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, and it's so nice to be able to do.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They've got the screen set up. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Cavaliers will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes a move. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Calandria. Quick strike complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's screen. And the Cavaliers are on the move. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Looking to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and they closed it going up top for the final few inches and the score. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Wake Forest's offense will take the field for the first time. And this figures to be just a tremendous matchup of big play receivers, Jesse.
And because of their skills, Reese, you're going to see all types of ways in how they use them, right? They're going to throw it to them. They'll throw screens. They'll get jet sweeps. Get these guys as many touches as you can.
Well, and the good thing is, if you're a defense, you're used to it. You see this guy in practice every day. Now you're seeing another guy that's elite. Which defense can rise to the challenge and get a few stops and maybe nullify the play?
And the Demon Deacons pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Morin. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Ran the ball on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. And now on 3rd down after that last run. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good. A very efficient 5-way scoring drive. And they finish with a 62-yard pass for the score. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Power football with the run. At the 35, he's loose. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
One of the things I love about this offense, Reese, is they have tons of speed. They like to try to get the ball going east-west. That time they generate a huge play going to the right side.
And the defense either not fast enough to fit or got knocked out of the fit.
Yeah, they got to do a better job containing that as this game goes on. They got to funnel the football back to the middle of the field.
Hit a speed bump on that last play. Now work to do on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. It's Calandria. He's got the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. They'll run the screen. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job.
And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
One of the things I love about this QB as a runner is not just his athleticism, but how tough he is. He can run in between the tackles in the middle of the field, push the pile, break tackles. Linebackers are trying to bring him down. He just keeps his feet driving. That is impressive.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Phil, there's a very interesting scene playing out right now in this marquee top 25 matchup. Tennessee is on top, but it's not like Peyton Manning or T. Martin are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't put away. They're up by 4 over NC State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Phillies?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got an open man. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
As soon as he saw man coverage, he knew exactly where he was going with it. One-on-one with the post throw outside. Great job stacking the defender, using his speed, putting his foot in the ground to separate. At that point, it was just a matter of locating the ball and making the catch.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. to throw. It's Bachmeier. Looking deep down the right side. And that falls incomplete as they tried to wrap up the first quarter with a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the second quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. They were able to get a field goal on board, and now they'll kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Cavaliers will punt this one away. And the returner will be knocked down. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Off play action on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. They go to the ground. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. He's got his man. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Green. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right in the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And it's complete at the 6. Defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation. A 1st down run in the red zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wake Forest. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They marched 78 yards down the field, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
17, Virginia, 14.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
First and 10.
From the gun, running back on the move. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run it from the gun. At the 35, he's open. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
Neutrals on infraction. Defense.
Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. That last one was just a crushing penalty for this defense. Here comes 2nd and 1. Pirouettes through. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to throw, it's Calandria. A little screen to the running back. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. They'll try to power their way ahead. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10.
Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll run play action. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. He finds his man. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Cavaliers have this offense rolling. On the run, it's Pace. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He wants it all. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Might as well stick with him. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Dropping back, it's Calandria. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. And with the field goal, we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time. He's going to throw deep right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Got it in the middle. It's Green. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Looking to throw it again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Finds a soft spot in the middle. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Demon Deacons will snap it on 1st and 10. Pressure coming. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fields. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Offense in a bunch formation. Trying to find his man on first down. It's complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Demon Deacons have taken it inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a man. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. On second down, he's looking downfield. He's got it on the move. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll try the run. Makes one man miss. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. And here comes the offense on second down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Winston-Salem. What a fine performance we've seen. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Allegacy Stadium.
About to kick it away again as we are tied up in the third quarter. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Fields. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Handoff from the gun. Makes his man miss. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Connection to the right. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. Looking for a crease. It's Claiborne. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming, defense trying to rise up. Now they'll run the draw. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
That's reeled in. It's Morin. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. Forges ahead for 1 to the 8-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle trying to steamroll his way in. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. How good have they been on 3rd down today? And another opportunity here on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Wake! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play. The officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Utah is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Alex Smith, and they are right back in this. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Baylor. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense gets set for 2nd down. To the air, it's Calandria. Finds a tight end. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Running back searching for a hole. Runs through a tackle. At the 35, he's got room. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Defense.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. They'll give it to the back. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's looking for a man on second down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And the Cavaliers will move the sticks. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Gets it out quickly. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Barrels ahead. And he'll be brought down. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this one splits the uprights.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. The give to the back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Safe completion on the screen. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. We reach the end of the quarter, and Wake Forest has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And the Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Fields.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Back to the ground game on the left. Tackled, but he has a first down. The Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. They're going to ride this running back. Powers through the defender. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Off play action. Fires left. Got his man all by himself. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Brought down after a 5-yard gain down to the 7. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Got his man on the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Almost intercepted in the end zone, and what a red zone stop that would have been. It'll be 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Between the uprights, it's good.
Well, that's a huge kick right there, because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing it a big one.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. On the run, it's Pace. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. Bowls his way forward. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Across the 30, out to the 33, and gains 4 on the play. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Looking for a man. It's Bachmeier. Back open in the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
A 1st down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He's looking downfield to throw. Setting up the screen.
That's a tough one to execute on offense in that situation. 3rd down, you know it's going to be man coverage. If that receiver's not able to create any separation, then he's going to get tackled as soon as he catches the ball. And that's exactly what happened, now setting up 4th down.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They want to run it left here. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge 3rd down. To the air, it's Calandria. Wide open downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Wants to go up top. He's got it down the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They'll throw it on first down. Pulls it in. It's Fields.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up second 5, third and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Back to the air one more time. Another incompletion on third down. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Makes the grab well past the sticks. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On fourth down, looking to pass. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The give as they work on that clock. Running with power. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Using his legs, it's Claiborne. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about, what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.